What's going on? Wow, this music is epic.
I know.
That giant cocoon swooped my truck.
That brainless moron. What kind of idiot tries to drive past a corrupted area in a truck full of high-purity eternium?
As much of an idiot as he is, we shouldn't be standing here all mad.
Mister, what the heck is going on?
The cocoon is absorbing the eternium to save energy for pupation.
Ew.
If left untreated, we're going to see a Category 4 CO surface to the normal side soon.
Shouldn't we run then? I know. They're
You're
such
so-
side
They're
characters.
so lame, but they're... No, it's not too late yet. It's going to take some time to absorb that much eternium. Plus, it's still in the cocoon without its real form. We could take it down before it comes out of its cocoon.
What kind of stupid thinking is that? You said it was a Category 4 CO. I've only seen them in documentaries. Oh no. How are we supposed to fight something like that? I'm with her. It's a shame that we have to give up on the Eternium, but life is more important than money. We have to get away.
Fine. If you're going to leave, leave. But I'm not backing down. What? Hey dude, are you suicidal?
Yes.
You're gonna get yourself killed. You have yet to figure everything out, but this is my last shot, built upon my brother's sacrifice. Money's not the issue here. This isn't something that I can give up.
We're staying too. Major, maybe there are still some survivors in the city. Leaving that monster to hatch is like taking away their hope of survival. My legs are trembling just as much as yours. But we're civil servants responsible for the safety of civilians. We must do what we vowed to do. Aren't I right, Lieutenant Kang?
Bro, Lieutenant K's like, all I
Bruh.
have is a car, man.
Bruh.
All I have is a car and a pistol. What am I doing here?
Well, I figured that was going to be your choice. Actually, we're not supposed to work outside of our jurisdiction. But what can I do? When the boss says go, I go. Haha.
What about you, Mina?
That's a Category 4? You might think I'm a reckless fool, but somehow I'm not really scared of it. Oh lord. Am I crazy or something?
Haha, yes. If that's an honest question, I'd say yes. But not every fight ends like how everyone expected. I appreciate it, everyone. So what's it gonna be for you?
But this is just too dangerous. Orca, when we first met, you said you were going to pay him back. Did you not?
If it's Eddie you're talking about, yes, I did.
And we have to take that thing down to do that.
We can't deal with the Replacer Syndicate without a massive amount of Eternium that monster is stealing from us.
Fine. I'm gonna take that thing down. Sorry.
Orca, but that's...
It's okay. If it's for Eddie, I can do it. I don't exactly like it, but the orca inside me is telling me that she's gonna help. If it's a corrupted object, however powerful it may be, I'm going to win. Corrupted objects. Grrr.
I'm gonna kill it. I mean, smash it.
Orca, you... I must kill! She don't care this time. Oh, you get yikes. Okay, it's only level 64.
Yeah,
I
we
can do this.
that, yeah.
Did we make it?
For real?
Wow.
We didn't lose a single one of us during combat against a near Category 4 CO. This is a miracle.
Hey, mister. We found the truck. Money.
That CO absorbed some of it, and it's slightly less than what it used to be. But most of it remains. Good. I heard they were high purity Ethereum ores A small loss won't be a problem.
Hey, I was acting like a coward back then. I'm sorry.
It's natural for any mercenary to put their life before anything else. I would have said the same thing if my brother was out of the picture. There's no need to apologize.
So what now?
As shameless as it may sound, I'm going to need all the remaining Eternium. I thought I'd be able to spare some for you, but I'm afraid I can't do that after the CO absorbs some of it. Do you think you could hand over all the rest of it to me?
You're doing this for Eddie, right?
I am.
Well, if it had not been for him, we wouldn't have been able to get this much Eternium in the first place. Take it all.
It was all a pipe dream. I should have shopped like a maniac had I known this was going to happen. I'm sorry. It's okay. It's not your fault. Money's something we can earn again. But I'd like to come with you. I always felt like I had something stuck in my chest. In a way, I'm glad to finally have an opportunity to pay him back for saving my life. Isn't that right, Orca?
If it's for Eddie, I'm okay. Oh, Lord. Then what about you, free riders? It's freedom, riders. Freedom, freedom. Never mind. I don't know what it is, but there's going to be a fight, right? It's going to be another dangerous journey. I'm sure of it. We're not used to fighting, so... Is that so? What a shame. We're terribly short of hands, you know. You freedom riders could have been a big help. Don't lie to them. It's no use even if you call us by the correct name. We're pacifists and we pursue love and peace. I get it. But don't you think the administration will send you out to fight the lost ships if you return like this? That's... You know, the situation has been so dire that the administration had to issue a mobilization order. That means it's going to be very, very dangerous out there. Aren't I right, Shiyun?
Haha, precisely. Besides, there won't be people on friendly terms with them who'll come and save them when it's urgent. I'd say the probability of their safe return would be 3%, no 2 at max.
Oh my god. Eek! My heart breaks for you. I wish we could see you again. Hopefully in one piece. Look at her smile. Oh my god. They're mean.
They're rude.
What do you mean, Mina? I had decided to join you even before you asked me. Then take care, Miss Hirose. Good luck fighting those lost ships. She's running. Who are you bidding a farewell to, Minseo? My mind has been set on helping Mina all along. Yeah, I'm glad that both of you are going to help me. I look forward to working with you. Mina, she's mean. Nah.
Mason's just like, bruh. You're one manipulative lady. Tell me about it. What we have in front of us is a reckless mission where our chance of returning safely is less than 0.2%.
Oh Lord, it's lower than theirs. What is this place?
A safe house. Our helpers are waiting for us in it.
How did you find this creepy place?
I didn't pick this place. I'd have paid my back rent if I had the money to maintain a freaking safe house. It's Mason, open up.
Did you get it?
I did. It's in the back of the truck. Slightly less than we originally expected, but I'm sure there's a sufficient amount of high purity Eternium.
I'm actually impressed. I didn't think you'd be able to get that much Eternium. I might have to reconsider my opinion of you. Come on in. Huh? You! You're that man in black from the other day. Oh, it's Mark.
It's Mark Fiddley. I'd appreciate it if you remember it next time. Who cares? It's obviously an alias. I don't understand why you're so obsessed with that name. Huh? You're here, boss!
We've been waiting for too long. Are you hurt anywhere?
Hey, we really had a big thing going this time. When are you all gonna stop following me around? Come on! Mercenaries stick together. Isn't it a ground rule? Yeah, and it's another ground rule that mercenaries are where the money is.
What is this? You gave me a dog food to eat and disappeared. Only to bring these greenhorns here? I'm disappointed, little brother. Wait a minute. Brother? Brother?
Just because you're a colleague of my brother doesn't mean you're automatically my older sister.
Okay, there we go. My little brother has a very bad habit of forgetting his place in the pecking order. If you're a little brother to Ian, you're a little brother to me.
Please stop talking. I can't believe Ian kept a ridiculous person like you by his side.
Oh, she's Jane.
Yeah, Jane.
Yeah, Ian had a good eye for people.
Aren't you supposed to be half dead from the after effects of the ridiculous amounts of experimental elixir you injected into yourself during the last battle? Oh my god.
Yikes. I always make sure I use the right amount of counter agent when I'm doing it. There's nothing to worry about.
I'm sure there isn't. Congratulations on your future disabilities.
Basically. Actually, there was something I wanted to ask you. You're not thinking about leaving me out on the war of revenge for Ian, are you? Yes.
Hey, older sister. This job is no joke. There's no place for an injured big mouth, alright?
I know more about replacers than you do. You're horribly mistaken if you think you'd be able to take them down without a guide.
This isn't going anywhere. You two, why don't you deal with your little family issue later? We have mountains of other important things we need to discuss. Fine. What about the backup you're supposed to bring?
Backup?
It was difficult to get them on board, but they decided to join us. I said I would exercise my power to cancel the APB on Seo Yoon. That is, of course, if everything turns out as planned.
Seo Yoon? By backup, you mean... Oh, Lord. Hey, how much longer are you going to keep us waiting? Eugen, you really need to cool down, huh? Mina, glad to see you. Huh? How did you get here? What about Cap? Did you meet her? It was all a misunderstanding, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
Yikes.
She couldn't have abandoned us. Yes, she did.
Lynn was there, man.
Hey, say something. Stop it. Stop what, you half-wit? You stop interrupting me and go. Will you stop acting like an idiot already? Can't you tell from her looks? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Seo Yoon became an officer with the Replacer Syndicate. She fought us a couple times, and she almost annihilated us once. That can't be true. I don't know how it ended up like this. But it's clear that Seo Yoon is our enemy now. You're lying. Don't lie to us. Eugen, calm down. How can I ever? Do you believe what she just said?
Hey, ladies, knock it off. What's the point of asking if you're not going to believe the answer you get?
Thank you.
If you want to know the truth, go see for yourself. I'll give you the means for it.
Dang it. He's right. The truth, the reason behind her choice, or whatever it is that we wish to know, we'll have to ask Cap ourselves. But how exactly are you going to get to her? There can't be an available dimension ship with the administration's mobilization order in effect.
Don't worry. I've got something incredible for you.
What?
Since it seems everyone's here, I'll fill you in on the operation. We have two objectives. First, find the coordinates of the New Ohio, flagship of the Replacer Syndicate, now hiding between dimensions. Second, we cripple the New Ohio's dimension jump system, call the Administration Task Forces, and eliminate the Replacer forces.
Fine, but how are you going to find them?
It's simple. Mobile or stationary, the Immortal System Core must stay connected to terminals, or it will be impossible for them to restore the destroyed lost ships. And this connection is made through dimension interface waves which make it impossible to trace. However, the output of the communication device equipped on the New Ohio isn't enough to maintain the data link between the Immortal System core and all the lost ships around the world. This is the reason they're using hubs that transmit the dimension interface waves of the Immortal System core to the entire world.
Hubs?
Hubbies.
Husbandos.
Think of them as cell towers of telecommunication companies, and these hubs are what we're after. The Replacer's autonomous defense hybrider created to amplify dimension interface waves, otherwise known as abominations.
Man, we could have just said abomination.
Okay, come on, man.
Oh god, ew. Ew, what the hell? What's that thing? That's definitely an abomination. It looks horrendous, yuck.
Unlike the New Ohio, these abominations stay in fixed positions in the Counterside. They're stationary there to keep the Immortal System core and lost ships connected. Fixed coordinates, huh? I see. So you caught on. The Immortal System core can be moved around because the cell towers called the abominations are placed in certain locations instead of it. Precisely. And by destroying these abominations and causing a chain of dimension storms, we become able to observe dimension interference waves transmitted from the Immortal System core and reverse calculate the location of the core itself. I see. It actually sounds like a viable plan.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's head out and finish them off.
There's a problem. There are 4 abominations in total. And the reason I've assembled all of you is that all 4 must be destroyed simultaneously.
Oh my god. Simultaneously? Oh my god.
You heard me. If the abominations go down one by one, the Replacers will catch on and come up with a countermeasure. To minimize the risk of them finding out they're under attack, we must destroy all 4 abominations at the same time and get the coordinates where the New Ohio is hiding as fast as we can.
Pretty smart. I have a question. Let's say everything worked out as planned. How are you going to stop the New Ohio? The ship has massive firepower, enough to wipe out 3 administration multinational coalition fleet vessels in a blink of an eye. Don't you think we look like a flea against an elephant?
We don't have to fight them head on. Like I said before, my brother placed a backdoor in the Replacer's main computer. We can disable the New Ohio's dimension jump stealth system with the administrator command if we get close enough for a data link. That's where our role ends. All we need to do next is contact the administration and call for the task force fleet. It's simple as that.
Haha, it sounds simple. But I don't know if carrying it out will be as simple as it sounds. But how the heck are we going to get there? Aren't the abominations in the Counterside? She's right. You haven't answered my question yet. How are we going to dive without a dimension ship?
About that, I came up with a wonderful idea. Oh god. Be prepared to be surprised.
Oh lord.
Here we go. Ew, what is that?
I don't know. Huh? What is this? Looks like a giant tin can.
Tin can? You later generations don't appreciate the real worth of this beauty, you stupid millennials.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, you youngsters.
Youngsters will never understand.
Yeah. This is called a dropship. It was built from the Soyuz space capsule specifically for diving. This is what you're going to be traveling in.
Huh? This thing?
Looks interesting.
You're throwing us away to the Counterside in this old thing? Are you out of your mind?
I don't know about your generation, but this is what we used back in the early days of Counterside exploration. As plain as it may look, it's a safe mode of transportation. Statistically speaking, its accident rate has never been over 3%. That's 3 out of 100. How can anyone call that safe?
By the way, how are we going to come back after we do this dive in this?
I told you, it's a dropship.
It's not a comeback ship.
It drops things off, but it can't surface to the upper dimension.
Oh lord.
But don't worry. If the plan works out, you'll be able to return on the administration's rescue ship. I believe it's even in that book, Art of War by Sun Tzu. You're burning the bridges behind you before an all-out battle.
This is madness. We're literally a suicide squad. My colleagues working in the special forces will never submit a plan this reckless. I guess things are a bit different in your line of business.
I appreciate the compliment.
It's not.
So does anyone want out? Anyone want to puss out?
Look at these squads.
Good. Glad to see opinions agree. Now let's divide the teams. Alt Squad and Orcus team take out one abomination each. The police ladies and free riders take out another one.
And for the last one,
Fenrir Squad and I will take care of it.
hello, little brother. Haven't you forgotten someone?
Fine. I'm taking all of the rest of the losers with me. Are you happy now?
No.
I'm gonna make you regret calling me a loser. It's time you saw what we're capable of. Hey, intelligence guy, don't forget, you said the reward would be as big as a year's national budget. I won't, just make sure you come back alive. I'm putting my career on the line by planning something as big at my own discretion. You get the job done and I'll even pick the stars for you. Now stop wasting time and get going. I've already set the coordinates of each abomination in the dropships you'll be diving in. Let's go kick those bastards in the butt. Yeah.
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 Ew, look at that.
Ew. Let me see this abomination. Ew.
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 Nasty.
Pew pew pew. Yeah, what is that laser? Fucking you up.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Oh, she died.
My healer!
Oh no, it's burning.
My
everybody.
rifleman! Come on. Everybody just dies in the back.
Yeah, everyone in the back is they're just standing in it,
I
getting
know,
cooked.
Shaolin, what are you doing?
Shaolin's getting cooked.
No biologic reaction from the abomination. Elimination confirmed. What now? We wait. That's it? Yes, to be exact, we wait for the others to finish their jobs in time. You're awfully silent. Shouldn't you be complaining and whining by now? Hey, what? Do you really think Cap abandoned us? Sad. How about you? I like to believe that it wasn't the case, but I'm not really sure. You were the last one that was with her. How did she look to you? I was passed out back then. How am I supposed to remember anything? Still, haven't you thought about it? You're much smarter than me anyways. If I were her, I would have never gone back to that hellish lab. And I definitely wouldn't have decided to work with those bastards. Right, that's what I thought. But who knows? Cap could have gotten sick and tired of looking after walking disasters like us. So what's your point? I don't have a point. How should I know what she's thinking? But one thing's clear. If it's true that Cap ditched us, then we have no choice but to fight her. What do you think? Do you think you'll be able to attack her? Yikes. I don't know, man. So I'm here again in the Counterside, a place most people only see in documentaries. I'm not sure if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Any thoughts, Major? Yeah, we're the police, I know. But the police don't have to be responsible for everything that happens in this world. We have rules and regulations for a reason. It's important that we acknowledge our limits. There are things that's much better left to the experts. Aren't you old enough to know that? I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I insisted that we come here because... excuse me. I think I found the Abami thing. What do we do now? I guess we have no choice. I'll save the nagging for later. We've come this far, and we can't go back without putting an end to this. Lieutenant, so where's our enemy? Well, it's enemies. Sorry? What do you mean? We're getting a unique corruption ray response, just like Mina told us about before we came here. You mean the shadow? That's what I'm thinking. This is our first dive into the Counterside. We heard that something like this could happen, but never did we think it would be for real. This is bad. Why does every case I undertake have to turn out like this? We can't take them on by ourselves, can we? I guess we'll have to get back and prepare for... You weren't there when Mr. Finley was briefing us on the operation, were you? As a matter of fact, the dropship we did the dive in isn't capable of getting us out of here. Eek! What did you say? The only way back is through the rescue ship from the normal side. And they won't send it unless they're very happy with our performance here. No way! There's something running down my face. And I guarantee you it's not sweat. Oh no, you're crying. Now don't worry. The situation may not be as bad as it seems. Do you have a plan, Lieutenant? We'll use our enemies against each other. I doubt the Shadow and the Abomination are on friendly terms. If we can play one off against the other, things will be a lot easier. That's a wonderful idea. So how are we gonna do that? We'll be the bait and pull them close to each other. Excuse me? Major Lee here is the best card we've got. We go in, draw the attention of the monsters, and Major comes in and wipes out whatever's left of them. And Major, you better be on time or we're going to be squashed like marshmallows. Okay? Okay. Don't worry. I won't let you die. Good. Everyone ready? I can't believe I'm doing something so insane again. I shouldn't have trusted Mina. Come on. You can only die once, people. Let's go. What the heck kind of motivation is this? This is comic relief squad.
At first I was like, did they send the police squad by themselves? They didn't have any backup?
Their backup is Freedom
Riders.
Riders.
I'm like, oh my god.
There's not backup. They're basically by themselves.
Oh no, it's that thing again.
The laser. No, they push me back into
It
the
just
laser.
pushes you all into the laser. That's fucked up.
That's so rude. And then
Shaolin
Shaolin
just
just chilling in there. I was like, girl,
Yeah.
it's a little warm back
She's
here.
like, don't worry, guys.
Haha. That's our Major Lee Yumi, the proud ace member of Police SWAT 4. She never fails to live up to expectations. That was close, but we're all alive, aren't we? Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna die. Amy, if only we had Amy with us. I miss you, Amy. You did all the work, Yumi. Good work, Major. You look exhausted. Try to get some rest. I'll take care of the rest. The rest? Shadows are basically corrupted counters, no? We can't run their ID on the system now. So I was thinking we should collect whatever we can for later. Their families deserve to know what happened, don't they? Wow, so wholesome. It won't be long. Wait! I'll do it. Sorry? That was a hard-fought battle, and you're fatigued. There's no need to push yourself so hard. This is nothing. Don't worry about me. Don't worry, Major. Your sister is alive. What? Huh? There's no need for you to worry that your sister would be roaming around half dead in a place like this. How did you know? What? I told you. You might not know it, but the higher-ups are watching you very closely. And they've been giving me hell, you know. They want me to write all kinds of reports, investigations, so on. Ugh, you have no idea. How much do you know? No, that's not important. What do you know about my sister? Do you know where she is? Lieutenant Kang. Wait till we get back. I'll tell you everything then. Your sister won't matter anymore if you die out here, no? So please, try and get some rest for now. The real battle hasn't even started yet. Motivation to live. So this is the Counterside. What is this music?
It's Orca's theme.
Really? It's kind of nice. I need to learn this on piano.
Yeah, it's so good. Will you be okay, Orca? This place is literally swarming with corrupted objects.
So?
I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say is...
Come on, you're pathetic. What he's trying to say is that he's worried that you'll go on a rampage again.
Hey.
What, am I wrong? Huh?
You're right, but you didn't have to be so blunt.
What's wrong with being blunt? How come you don't see it after spending all this time with her? She's always doing her best. You don't have to treat her like a fragile crystal. Aren't I right, Orca? I'm fine. Orca has become a part of me. But she's not the master of me. Now, Orca can't boss me around anymore. Ooh, what's happening? Oh God.
What's that?
Medium scale Eternium drive detected. There are several of them. Something's performing a dimension jump here.
How's that possible? Haven't they mobilized all interdimensional ships of the administration and government already?
They have. Then this could mean...
The replacers are here.
No.
Are you certain that Abomination's Alpha and Beta went down? We're not sure whether they're destroyed. But it's true, we lost their signals about 5 minutes ago. Should we send some troops for confirmation? No. Send them to Abomination Delta, which still remains active. If Alpha and Beta are no more, it'd be foolish to try to split forces now. Understood. What should we report to HQ? They stay disconnected from the line when they are navigating in stealth mode. It's nearly time for routine sit-rep. We'll wait until then. Commander, a high-power CRF response has been detected. It's a counter. What? Here too? All hands, activate suppression protocol. Guard Abomination Gamma, assume battle positions.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's them.
There's no way I can forget those hideous faces. Orca, you ready? Yes.
Yeah, go Orca.
Yeah. Good. You take the lead and we'll watch the 6. Run, Orca. Eddie's enemy. I'm a smash.
Oh no, they have flying
no. How
units.
dare
No.
they? Come on,
Get it,
dude.
get it. Yes. Yes, go soldiers.
There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, get that flying thing, yay. Oh no.
There we go.
Ah,
Perfect.
amazing.
Perfect. Too much damage on armored units, unable to carry on operation. Abomination Gamma, dysfunctional? What is that monster? Go away, no! Replacers. I'm a smash. Yeah.
Fall back, fall back. Abandon Abomination Gamma. All hands fall back to Abomination Delta. Hurry. Did we win?
Oh no!
Hey, Orca. Are you alright? Jessica, bring the purified Eternium right away.
No, I'm fine. If I get a shot, the orca inside me goes to sleep. Then I won't be able to fight as hard in the next battle.
But...
It's okay. This will do. What are you doing?
What's that? Is it a marshmallow again? Are you sure that's all you need?
While I'm eating this, I can recall Eddie's voice. I would have given up if it were on my own. But there's no way I'm losing myself when I have Eddie with me.
I really can't understand, but fine. And I'm just saying this. I get this feeling that you've been staying quite well with the other orca recently. Tell me if I'm mistaken.
I'm not sure. However, even though she doesn't say it out loud, she always seems to like this a lot. The marshmallow? She doesn't want canned food anymore.
I see. I guess even the scary urban legend cannot resist sugary goodness.
What? So random.
The temporal gap is actually wider than I thought. Spatio-temporal distortion might have happened while we passed through the dimension surface. We better hurry or we won't be able to get there in time.
But there are more COs than expected. Are they some kind of escort?
I guess they are, considering they're surrounding the abomination. They can't be any ordinary COs. They're either replacer collapsers from failed experiments or the ones being controlled through the resonant pulse generator.
So what are we going to do? Give me a solution.
Hey, you're not thinking that you're still the client here, are you? Why don't you do the thinking this time?
If that's what you want, I'll be glad to do this the way I normally handle things.
Never mind.
Oh no.
That didn't come out right. So please, do not handle anything in your way during this operation.
I wonder what she does. I'll try. Show the plan.
There's nothing to be called a plan. It's counters that are going to finish them off. We lure the enemy forces away, then our allies of the Fenrir squad will catch them off guard. Mason, look! There's ship-grade unidentified jumping objects coming this way. A lot of them. It's an entire fleet. What happened to destroying them all at the same time?
I know. Dive complete. We've arrived at the coordinates. All companies identify and report damage.
No, before that, what's the status of Abomination Gamma? Is it still operational?
It's not responding. I'm afraid it has been destroyed.
Those monsters. We must protect Abomination Delta. Get in your defense positions. Hurry.
Well, they seem hasty.
This isn't good. Orc and the others must have whacked them hard and made them flee here.
Doesn't that mean our job has become easier? Why do you sound concerned?
It's a good thing they're in confusion now. But this is their dead end. They'll do everything they can to protect this last abomination they have left. Maybe they'll call for reinforcements. I'm afraid we won't have as much time as we expected.
Then it's decided. What are you waiting for?
What do you mean it's decided? Hey, where are you going?
You said we were the bait. Then we try our best to look like the bait. Come on, move your butts and come after me. Oh Lord. What? Enemy attack, we're under attack, we're under attack. Chase her down, she'll come back with reinforcements if she gets out. Chase her down and kill her. Ah, this sounds familiar when we met her.
Yeah. That reckless shrew. What should we do? Why are you asking me? Didn't you call us Tommy and the losers? That means you're the leader. Act like it.
Oh no.
What? That's not what I meant. There's no time to squabble. Go after her now. I'll follow you once I finish explaining the plan to the counters. Okay, we're taking off. Don't take too long, alright? Drat, you heard that right. We're dealing with a highly mechanized battalion of monsters here. And that's not all. Reinforcements will arrive, and God knows how powerful they're going to be. That means ordinary mercenaries like us won't be able to buy you much time. So you must destroy the abomination before we... What do you think you're doing, boy? Are you trying to be a pain in my neck like that crazy woman? I told you, you counters must wait until they take the bait. Don't worry, Mr. Mason. Even if we manage to destroy the abomination, I doubt we'll be able to observe the dimension interface waves of the immortal system core while they're still around. That's true, but you're not saying you're going to fight all of them on your own. Are you? Haha. No, I won't be on my own. Actually, I happen to have a very reliable partner by my side.
Huh?
What do you say, Mina? Will you help me?
Shiyun? I think you're mistaken here.
I'm grade C.
I'm just one of those ordinary grade C counters. My skills are useless in a situation like this.
Trust me, Mina. You're much stronger than you give yourself credit for. Think about it. A tiny bit of the Cliff-Off factor extracted from you was enough to get the immortal system core running.
But I don't even know what it is, let alone know how to use it.
It's okay, I'll guide you.
Huh?
I can simulate the Cliff-Off factor that lies asleep inside you if you want. It'll be a very small part of it that's going to be active, but it'll be far more than enough.
How do you know that?
Well, Hey, what's taking so long? The enemies seem to have found you. Darn it, they're forming a siege. We need to get out of here now.
No.
I'm afraid we don't have time. I'll explain later. Now you need to make a choice, Mina. What's it going to be?
Okay, let me use the power of this cliff-off thing. No matter how it may turn out, I need its power now.
Good. Can you show me that unique blade you hid in your gun?
Huh? You mean this? But this sword takes away my strength if I hold it for too long.
It's okay, it won't take long.
What are you doing, Shiyun? You grabbed the blade with your bare hand? You're bleeding. Hold on, let me wrap your hand with something. The blood. The blade is absorbing the blood. Oh my god, synchronizing failed? Mismatching analogous factor confirmed. Forced error correction sequence initiated. What? What's happening? I can't get my hands off the sword. What did you do, Shiyun?
If I'm right, the sword is a weapon that draws power from the Cliff-Off factor. It had most of its features disabled, not being able to pull enough power from the Cliff-Off factor fragment that you switched on unconsciously. But now that it's fed on the Cliff-Off factor dissolved in my blood, it'll be fully awake shortly.
What happens if it wakes up?
It would want to fill its empty stomach, of course. A few drops of my blood couldn't have been enough to satiate its hunger. Considering the common characteristics of a weapon like this, it'd want to suck the Cliff-Off factor of its owner, you.
Yeah, it hurts.
It's reacting faster than expected.
This is recon. We spotted enemies lying in ambush. I see 2 counters and multiple mercenaries. We'll focus fire and eliminate them ASAP to prevent possible trouble. Yeah! This is HQ Recon. What's going on? Come in, Recon.
Well, this is something I didn't expect. It seems the sword burnt off all the Cliff-Off factor I fed it and released it in the air. It's resisting taking in anything that's not from its owner. I'm becoming more and more curious where that sword really came from. This is HQ. We've lost contact with the recon troop. Armored platoon 2 and 3, standing in by the rear. Relocate the front line immediately and rip.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission. Oh, Lord.
Aha! Mic test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me? Over.
What? Who are you? And what are you doing on our radio device?
Shut it, extras.
Oh, no. Side characters.
Mina is currently getting over a very important hurdle in life. So, oh my god, he showed up behind. I'd really appreciate it if you take it down a notch.
Oh my gosh. An enemy counter has infiltrated our front line.
It's just one counter you're dealing with. What are you making a fuss about? Push through.
But I've never seen anything like that before. He's too fast. We can't hold him back. Call for reinforcements from the main force. Oh my god, amazing.
Hey boy, I'm quite confused about what I'm seeing right now. Have you been hiding your true strength all along?
Of course.
Haha, no way. I've been doing my best, you know.
Look at him smile.
By the way, could you tell Mina that she'll need to join me as soon as she has her sword under control? We'll have to hurry and wipe them all out in time. Then, shall we?
He's like, I've been doing my best. What are you talking about?
And Jacqueline getting cooked in this.
Yeah. She's just chilling.
She just like, pew, pew, ah!
Getting toasted.
Haha, we managed to clear the site before it was too late. I knew you had great potential in you. How are you feeling, Mina?
It hurts. I feel like my whole body was beaten to a pulp. What did you do to me? And what does it mean to awaken the sword?
To put it simply, the cliff-off factor in your body is like a batch of gunpowder drenched in water. It's ridiculously high in purity, but it's extremely difficult to activate. That's why you needed a stimulus or a detonator to make it work.
And this sword was a stimulus, you're saying?
I thought it was highly probable, at least. An evil sword like this normally operates based on the energy it juices out of its owner. The sword would suck its owner dry if whoever owns it were weak. But considering the power latent within you, it would cause no more than slight uneasiness, which will soon go away as time passes.
Then, can I use the power of the cliff-off whatever?
That depends on your efforts, Mina. But at least you could use the sword as a medium and draw the power from it. Of course, it'd be within the limits of your capabilities.
Why are you doing all this for me? And how do you have the cliff-off factor running in your blood? Yikes.
It was not until recently that I familiarized myself with that name, cliff-off factor. Before that, I called it the dragon blood.
Ooh. Huh? Dragon blood?
A bit cheesy, right? But please, don't be too harsh on me because of it. That was the name they told me.
They? Who's they?
My parents.
Your parents?
Dragon's blood is something that runs in my family. When they first told me, I thought it was a lame joke.
Last time you said your parents were murdered. Does it have anything to do with this dragon blood thing?
Well, I can't say it's completely irrelevant. They died the first day they actually used their powers.
Who was it? Was it these bastards here?
No, but... Well, who killed my parents isn't important anymore.
Is it Hild?
I think that's what they're alluding.
Ugh.
What I want to know is what this dragon's blood truly is, and why my parents had to be killed. That's all. I've been looking for a very long time, only to come up with nothing. That is until I met you, Mina.
Shiyun.
I have a lot of expectations for you, Mina. You're the only clue I have that will lead me to my answers. If I stay close to you, I'll be able to find the answer I'm seeking. So it's only natural I'm helping you in every way I can. What do you think? Was that enough of an answer for you?
What? Wow. Guess it's time for a break.